Welcome to the Lighthome Sustainable Design podcast series. We talk with the architects and builders about green design and homes that really suit the way we love to live. I'm Amanda Faulkner, and today I'm talking with one of our design ambassadors, Shane Denman, and his latest choice is a project by Malcolm Cummings architect, and it's an interesting one because this is actually a duplex on Currumbin Beach in Queensland. So, Shane, why did you choose this one?
I chose it mainly because it was a great example of using quite a difficult site. And Malcolm is a great architect that I have worked with over the years, and I've always admired his work of solving the problems that need to be solved in problem sites, so he's great at that.
So what were the problems that were posed by this site?
There was it's a battle axe block. I think it may only be a Queensland term, which means it's a long driveway with a block at the end of it. And there was an old established beach house that was basically falling down, fibro, and then there was almost a cliff behind that. So there was a flat area with a cliff behind, existing retaining walls, and the old house that was being demolished. So it was a little bit of a tricky site to get it to work with. And
quite a steep slope too, isn't there? Is that?
Yeah, the base of the. Yeah, sorry. The base of the site is quite flat, and then the rear of it was almost vertical. Yeah.
Okay.
So.
And what do you think Malcolm's done particularly well in dealing with those challenges?
He maintained and reused existing retaining walls and cut that was there, and maximise the amount of flat area to be usable land. So making the building more vertical, I suppose, and have the main rooms and decks and that cantilevered over the flat area, so that could be used as a turfed and garden. And there was an established rainforest type garden in the bottom corner of the property, which he salvaged by not building a duplex or a house straight on that flat section, which a lot of builders or architects may have done.
So he kept the footprint fairly small, I guess, from what you're saying, and used and cantilevered a lot of things. And you can see that in the photographs, can't you? Actually, the one shot is you look up the side of the building, and there's a whole series of things that kind of come out from the edge of it, or from the side of it, really. So is that something that he was able to do because of lightweight construction? Could he have done that with heavyweight construction?
He could have achieved it with heavyweight, but it would have been very expensive and very cumbersome structure. This has been beautifully detailed. The steel work is beautifully detailed, and to work with the cantilevers. And again, to have that steel work nicely detailed, it could be fabricated off-site, pre-galvanised, and then hot-dip galvanised, and then brought to site and erected very quickly. So that's the main advantage of doing it in a lightweight structure.
That's the frame part, and then it looks like it's also clad in like mini orb or something like that. Is that right?
Yeah, there's a mixture of lightweight claddings. There's mini orb, there's some Hardiflex, there's some timber plywood, stained and painted, and then all the infill work, the floors, walls are all timber, all from renewable forest timbers.
So overall, a reasonably simple palette of materials, isn't it?
Yes, yeah, very simple. Yeah, basically just steel, timber, and then lightweight claddings to suit the design.
And you've talked about how it really works with the topography of the site, but can you just explain how you think that the plan of the home really works with the local climate there?
The plan works quite well because having it elevated. And the way Malcolm's designed it, with every room has cross ventilation, all the balconies have got screens that can be closed for the sun, for the wind. So it's elevated too, again, so you can get the view and you can pick up all the sea breezes and flow through. And the house being very vertical, the stairwell works as a chimney almost in a convection way, and the cool air gets dragged up through the house and out through the top story. So there isn't any need for air conditioning at all in the house, and that's a great saving for sustainability as well. And then the house can be closed up in winter and the heat can be controlled. So it works quite well passively wise with the ventilation.
And you talked a little bit about it being, that it was used a lightweight construction methodology, made it more cost effective than if you'd tried to do that with masonry. But is there anything else about this that adds to the cost effective build?
Again, being the lightweight materials, is less time on site, less trades, and makes it a lot quicker build. So that makes it a bit more cost effective. That's probably about the main thing to bring the cost quite substantially lower.
And is there anything else that you think that Malcolm's done particularly well that you haven't mentioned so far?
Probably probably what I haven't mentioned, but reading the site beautifully. He read the site beautifully, and his own home is actually behind these houses. So he's developed the same process for his own home, which is on a similar site. So he did understand the site beautifully. So that was probably one of the main things.
Okay. And any particular challenges in doing a duplex? I mean, how do you stop, for example, how would he have stopped noise getting from one home to the other home?
Okay, yeah, he did that quite cleverly with lightweight construction as well. Rather than having a big concrete party wall, he used a system that was with lightweight stud work and then insulation and fire-rated plasterboard, and that got it up to the right STC ratings and fire ratings that could be done, but again, still in a dry trade, more so than a blockwork trade. So okay. He did that quite cleverly.
So this is a home that really suits the way that people love to live, I take it.
Oh, it does, yes, yeah. It is a beautiful home, and being the duplex too, there's two of them together, so it's beautiful.
Exactly. Well, thank you very much, Shane, for your choice this month.
Okay, thank you. See you next time.
Thank you.